What's good, everybody? Just getting this thing, tapping on it. Good, everybody. Uh-oh, I can hear myself. Ah. What's going on? It's Friday. It is Friday. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, tapping in with your girl, Tika Deshawn. Hey, Avante, I appreciate you, my friend. You are always right on time. That's what's up. Facebook user, I'm sure I know who you are. However, I don't want to say the wrong name. If you can hit, there's a link that's up there that says StreamYard. It should say, it's basically, if you just click on it, it'll give you permission or give StreamYard permission to use your name. So if you could just click on that link, so that I know who I'm chatting with, that would help me out a whole lot. So how's everybody's Friday going? How's everybody's Friday going? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing other than hanging with me, tapping into the Ruthless community? Y'all know I appreciate it. We got our girl Laura, also known as Ekeobong, who is coming through to have a Ruthless conversation with us. Um, it's gonna be all things amazing. Y'all already know. Y'all already know how we do it. We have fun. We have good conversations, and we get to know more about these cast members who are giving us these questionable characters. So, with that being said, if you guys can, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Right now, I'm only seeing my people on YouTube, but if you're in Facebook and if you have a question, drop your name or drop the question in the comment. And if your name for some reason does not appear, just add your name to the end of the question. So that way, when I read the question, we'll know who it's coming from. We'll know who it's coming from. That's good, Devonta. Your Friday was good. You had to get off work early today because y'all didn't have any customers. Hey, sometimes that could be a good thing. Enjoy that break while you can. Because you already know when it's jumping, it's jumping. You already know. You already know. Our guest is going to be on at 9 o'clock. So we're just, y'all know I like to come in early, commune with everybody, see how everybody's day has been, see what your plans are. And that's pretty much it. Let me make sure my volume is okay, because sometimes it appears that I am yelling and I don't want to sound too over the top. Too over the top. For those of you that are also interested, make sure you are following Ekeobong. Ekeobong. I hope I'm saying her name correct, Lord. Y'all know I will mess up her name, and it's not on person or on purpose. But I see our guest has come into the building. Before I bring her out to you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this little clip, because y'all know we love Ruthless. We love all things Ruthless over here. Ruthless family is in the building. I'll go ahead and give you guys this little clip, and then we'll get this thing started. And she's so gorgeous, y'all. I can see her already. Y'all can't see her, but I can. She is so gorgeous. Y'all stay tuned.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Aaron, and this is my wife, Laura.
Hi.
Hello.
Is this the Rakadushi's camp?
Who's asking?
Just two people who want to join.
With that being said, you guys, I would like to introduce you all to the beautiful Ekeobong. Did I say help me? Because you know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Ekeobong.
Ekeobong.
Ekeobong, yeah.
Ekeobong.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Ekeobong. There you go.
Lovely, lovely. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of this craziness, this ruthless conversation. As you already know, we are all things ruthless over here. And we just like to know a little bit more about the cast member that portrays these ruthless characters. Now, I'll say this before we get completely started. Mr. Perry pulled us a smooth, fast one on us when he introduced your characters. Who is it in the black truck? Who is it pulling up? And so, with that being said, we find out that we are introduced to Laura and Aaron. Now, before we get into Laura, I want to know who is Ekeobong?
Who is Ekeobong? Yeah.
Ekeobong.
No. You said it correctly. Sure. Um, I am, well, by the name, you could tell it's foreign. I'm Nigerian. I was born there, but my family was raised in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. So that's home. I'm an island girl. I moved here when I was 18, and here I mean Los Angeles. Yeah, I was a baby when I moved out here. I went to college out here, went to UCLA, did my 4 years, and then I have just kind of been on this journey since, right? So, I mean, I think I'm pretty cool, down to earth. I, you know, I'm just, pursuing my dreams and trying to help my family and, trying to just be a genuine, good person, honestly.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we commend you. I personally commend you because the entertainment industry in a whole is very, very challenging. It's a industry where everybody wants to be a part of it, and so for you to be able to get your foot into the door is all things amazing. Okay, so I commend you for having the courage to even want to go into that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's definitely a very intense industry to be a part of, but it's been like when you see people show up, they've probably been pursuing it for a while in the back end. So I'm grateful for Tyler Perry because he gives a lot of new artists their first chance. So that's what he did for me. So I'm grateful for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So was acting your first career of choice?
Actually, it was.
Wow.
I was 10 years old when I realized I wanted to be an actor. I had a whole weird experience where I was watching a Disney commercial with all my favorite Disney stars and they were singing The Circle of Life. And I don't know, I just had a moment. I just started crying and my mom ran into the room and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I just want to be with them." And I didn't know what that meant. I just knew I wanted to be with them. And I was 10, living on a small island that we don't know anything about acting. We don't know anything about the industry. So it was a big part of my strategy in moving and doing college in Los Angeles, as a way of just kind of getting out here and starting to learn all I can learn to start the journey. So yeah, it was my first choice. And I feel lucky in that way because I know some people, it takes them a while to figure out what they want to do.
Right.
I knew a long time ago.
Wow.
I got to put all my energy towards making moves in that direction.
So, was your family always supportive of it, or did you kind of sneak your way into it? Like, hey, I'm going out there to go to college, but in the back of my mind, I know I'm going to do some acting. So,
I think I'm fortunate because my family always knew I was talking about it from the time I was 10, So my mom will tell me stories about things I would tell her that I was going to do with my future. And I would just be shocked to hear that I was saying that at a young age.
wow,
So they kind of always knew. And so they supported me. They didn't fully understand, obviously. And I think it took a while for my dad to really give me as much support. He's never like, not supported me, but he didn't really know what the industry was. He just thought it was this big bad place. And so
right.
more so protective. But once he started to see me figuring it out a bit and making my way, he started to understand that it's not this dark hole that you can just get sucked into. You can still be yourself. You can still hold your ground, hold your morals, and yeah, so now my whole family supports me and I'm very, very grateful for that. I really am.
Absolutely. That's a blessing because a lot of people unfortunately don't receive that type of support. So for you to have that support with your family, I love commending people. I appreciate people who support people that they know have a dream and
Yeah.
don't have a big issue with, no, you can't do that. No, I'm encouraging you and telling you that you can do it and you can push forward. So
Yeah.
kudos and blessings to your family. Absolutely.
Yeah. Good. Good. I'm proud of them for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, now we're gonna switch over lanes real quick and we're gonna get into our girl Laura. Now, let me tell you this. When I saw Laura, I'm like, girl, back up, get away from that gate. But
Yeah.
as time went by, we saw that there was a purpose
Yeah.
behind Laura wanting to be at the compound.
Mhm.
Now, how will you now? And one more thing, I'm gonna say this. Laura was talking to my man Aaron kind of sideways. And I'm like, girl, why are you talking to that fine man like that? Like, calm down.
That was funny.
But with that being said, how would you describe Laura?
um, I think Laura is a fighter. I think she clearly is not giving up on the one thing she really wants in life. And it seems like she's gone through a lot of loss. She's lost a baby before. And so normally people kind of just could throw in the towel after that kind of trauma. But here
Right,
she's moving across the country, leaving her whole life, bringing her husband along to try to see if there's hope. So that speaks to a very strong spirit, someone who's really determined to get what she wants, to the point of probably being a bit blinded to very obvious red flags about a situation.
right,
But, you know, I think she's just hopeful to the end. And that could also be her downfall.
right. Well, I see that I also feel that, there could be a reason other than what we're seeing right now as to why Laura was the way that she was, towards Aaron. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna calm down on Laura just a little bit, but I need her to make some better decisions. So when Laura agreed to say, okay, my husband is like ready to really leave and I'm gonna try to join them, I was like, okay, she riding with a man. Now, I don't know how much all of what he says she actually believes, but
I
she
mean,
listening.
and I'm just like, I mean, how far is he going to go to tell me a lie? Like, have blood on his hands? That's pretty much when she goes, oh, okay.
Right,
Something could,
right,
let's go.
right. So how did you prepare to be Laura? Because I know you auditioned. Um, you said, hey, we got Tyler Perry. But how did you prepare for Laura, the character itself?
So I feel like Laura, the character, kind of comes like honestly very natural to me. I think there's some roles that you have to kind of come out of yourself a lot to play the role, and there's some roles that you really get to bring you. And Laura was that for me. So when it comes to preparation, is more so for me getting into the state of mind of the stakes of the circumstances she's in and the heartbreak that she's carrying and the depth of the hope. So the whole theme for me with that season was her desperation. Like
Yes,
her desperation drove everything she did, everything she said, even the way she dealt with Aaron when he was trying to show her that they were in an unsafe situation. So for me, anytime I'm getting into a scene, it was more so connecting to the stakes, the desperation, what it means for her if she doesn't get what she wants out of this. And
right.
that is what kind of brings that heightened, like now or never, life or death energy that Laura has pretty much the whole time. She's so intense, so
Yes.
it's like a lot is at stake for her. Yeah.
Yes. And your character, Laura, resonates with a lot of women who've lost
Yeah.
babies and are taking desperate measures to kind of get not desperate measures or whatever, the doing whatever they have to do to try to get a baby, to try to get a healing to be able to have a baby. So if they haven't already started, I'm pretty sure the more people see Laura's story, they're
Yeah.
going to start saying, hey, I totally understand what do you mean? Because I had to kind of, like I said, at first I was mad at Laura for the whole attitude thing. But then I had to break it down. Like, why is she the way that she is? Okay, she says that she wants to be healed so that she can have a baby. She has the faith that the highest is the one that can do it. And there are women out there that have that faith in something or someone so much that they will take it a step further and be a part of something that they really don't know fully if it's going to work, but they have enough faith to say, hey, I'm going to give it a try. So I'm loving the character Laura, and I was nosy from the very beginning because I kind of saw you guys, you and Alex in pictures, and I was like, are they going to be like the new characters? Now, mind you, the look, because you guys were like, you weren't in a lot of pictures, but I guess that's what I do. I'm nosy.
I was
But
like, oh, like to even ask, you were asking me, oh, what are you guys about to do in season? How do you even know I'm on it?
listen, just looking at pictures, and I don't do it like to stalk because you'll never see me pull up at your house without permission. But I'm just like, gotta put two and two together. So how is it? I'll just ask you this question. I know that I didn't send it your way, but how is it the secrets? Like, isn't there like somebody that you want to tell, hey, I'm on this show, and like, how do you keep those secrets?
You just have to.
Yeah.
Just have to. I mean, like my mom knew, so
right.
And tell anybody. I told my mom, like, right. But for the most part, that's what's mandated of you, so you do it.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I love it. I love like I said, the way that Mr. Perry introduced you guys to the show. And now, there's so many other speculations about why you two are really there. Are you there to try to steal the money? Are you agents? There's just so many speculations. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing more of the character Laura. So thank you for giving us a little Laura talk. Now,
of course,
one more thing. I know I didn't throw this your way, but I promise you it's going to be super simple. I'm going to give you 2 pictures. These 2 pictures, I want you to respond to them or say something to them as Laura. So it's going to be, and you've been in scenes. I promise you've been in scenes with both of these characters.
Okay.
Now you can say no.
Let me see.
Okay.
So respond as Laura. Are they gonna say something to me, or am I?
No, you're just gonna see the picture, and then you kind of say, what would I say to that person?
All right, let's try it.
Okay. I know I threw this little crazy thing on you, but I had to just one little sneaky thing. Wait a minute. Now you know where my pictures go. See, now the devil trying to mess with me. It must not have been meant for me to play this game on you.
Well, I'm here if you want to find
it. I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Just give me 2 seconds. I am coming. Oh, yes. Oh. All right. It's coming in. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Laura mode. I'm pretty sure you're a psychopath. Because those were her thoughts in that moment.
Right. Yes, because Ruth came with her with the shenanigans. Oh, the highest is going to do this to your husband. Oh, this is where we go and punish people. And I don't know if you saw my video that I made, but your facial expressions were everything. I'll send it to you. I thought but they have that little thing was like asking all them questions. So, and the girl be like, huh? What? You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'll see you in the video. Your facial expressions said it all. They said it all. Now let me pull up one more picture and then we'll move on.
Okay.
This one should be good because this is supposed to be your girl.
I really feel like there's something you're not telling. I just have this feeling in my spirit. But I'll let it play out.
Oh my God. I am so looking forward to when Laura can finally let loose on Joan, because Joan had the opportunity at the front gate to say, "Nah, girl, go on, go back. It's not, no, you don't want to be here." She let her come right on in the gate. So I'm looking forward. I pray Mr. Perry puts that in the script where Laura could go in on Joan. Thank you so much for playing my little game. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna check comments really quick. Like Avante says he loves your character.
Thank you very much, Avante.
Yes.
Thanks for being a fan.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, you guys, make sure you're dropping those comments. Okay, with that being said, it is your girl Tika Deshawn, and I am here with the queen herself, Miss Ekeobong from Tyler Perry's Ruthless, also known as Laura. All right. Okay, so now, with that being said, what are some of the biggest obstacles that you've had to deal with throughout your journey?
Wow. I think the number one big obstacle on this journey is mastering, like, you know, your emotional and mental balance through this all, because that, and also mastering patience. It's such a long game, not a short game. And the day in, day out could sometimes take a toll on you emotionally, mentally, especially when you're putting your all towards something and it's like it's inching along. But you just have to remind yourself that this is what the journey looks like for real. You know, it's not a microwavable thing. If it was, as quickly as it comes and as quickly as it goes. Right. So for something that's going to last test of time, it does take time. And I feel like each new season of my life or new level of this experience I go to, I learn a new level of what is expected of me, patience wise, what's expected of me with my, you know, just emotional and mental well-being. And I'm just learning new lessons all along the way. So it's a continuous, like, being on your A game and being alert, being aware, but still somehow making sure you're finding a way to enjoy it.
Right.
And all the that can come with it, you know. So it's a balancing game. And just when I feel like I figured it out and I found some balance, it's like there's something new to come and like figure out how to balance with everything else. So but you know, you just have grace with yourself. You know, you're doing your best, you're trying your best, and those have been some of the biggest obstacles on the way. Yeah,
absolutely. That, and I promise you, this is going to be a clip that I replay because a lot of people, especially young Black women, they want to get into the industry, and it's women in general, but I'm speaking specifically because I'm a Black woman. But there's a journey of them wanting to be a part of this world, this entertainment world, and they don't understand how to take no for an answer. And being in this industry, sometimes you're gonna receive that no.
All the time, not just sometimes. You're guaranteed
Right,
every day.
right, right. So what drives you? What keeps you going? Even though you received a no, what keeps you going? What
The
drives you?
yes. The hope for the yes, man, because at this point for me, what keeps me going is how long I've been going. I can't
Right,
just now. You know,
right,
what kept me going when I didn't have as many years in the game was the hope of, seeing things work out. So, I mean, hope, honestly, at the end of the day. And
yes,
you have to have this super deep belief in yourself. When it comes to the no thing, like you're gonna get no's, but you can't take that as I'm not good enough. That project wasn't the best fit for me, period.
right,
Because the same things about you that didn't work for one role are the same things about you that make you book the other role.
yes,
So it's choosing to be authentic and own all of who you are and know that you have something to bring to the table. You are unique. We're all unique. So we all have something different in you to bring to the table. There's no one else that's me out there,
right, right.
you out there. So just having that deep belief in yourself. So even when you're getting the no's, you're not, it's not a no to who you are. It's a not yet,
Yes,
the one.
yes,
Keep going.
yes.
Because it just takes that one really good yes to really catapult a lot of things.
Absolutely. Listen, I love that. And you got me over here kind of tearing up because your message is real. And I, like I said, I promise you, I'm gonna replay this a lot of times so that people can understand. Yeah, you may receive a no, but if this is something that you're passionate about, something that you really want, then you're gonna keep on driving and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get that yes. It's not gonna be a if you get that yes, because you will get that yes. You gotta
Yeah.
just keep driving.
Yep.
So salute,
Mm-hmm.
prayers to you.
Of course.
And like I said, I applaud you and your strength for being willing to continue in this thing called the entertainment industry. And your beauty is not just on the outside, just talking to you. You have that inner beauty.
Um,
Do you attract a lot of people? Like, do people like migrate to you? Like, girl, tell what did I do about what can I do about this? Because you just have that inner beauty that's just coming right on out, and you probably don't even realize it.
you're so sweet. Thank you. I mean, thank you. I just try to be genuine, and I think people who are attracted to genuine will draw to that. So yeah, I guess that answers.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes, yes, yes. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But of course, I have one final question. At,
Okay.
at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what would you like to be remembered for the most?
Mm. I want to be remembered for, I feel like the story I'm kind of noticing with my life has been one of going for it and not giving up, and what that looks like to stay consistent and, push through the odds, the obstacles. In a lot of ways, I felt like the underdog, just from the beginning of my journey. Like I've never really had all the access to everything, the resources, and by the grace of God, I've been able to move forward, but, it wasn't easy. So I want people to know that despite what might look like a setup against them in the beginning of their journeys, they can really get to their destination. I'm still on my journey. I haven't closely gotten to anywhere that I hope to be yet, but, I'm still doing it. I'm still going through the obstacles. I'm still fighting. So I want at the end of the day for people to see that and to be inspired by that and to know that they too can push through whatever it is they're going through to get to the life that they want.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I'm telling you, you got me over here like girl, and I normally don't get emotional with these conversations that I have, but like I said, it's just something, and I'm not just telling you that just because, but there's just something about you that is all things amazing. So with that being said, with this ruthless conversation, we have learned that you're not just the stubborn Laura, you are persistent. You are literally a go-getter. And you're willing to accept the no, but move past it so that you can get your yes. So we absolutely appreciate you for being a part of our Ruthless Conversation. Now I have pinned your Instagram in our comments. So with that being said, can you tell everyone where they can find you?
Yes. Honestly, Instagram would be the best way. So whatever is pinned there, that's the main. I don't really use. I have a Facebook. I don't really use it. I have a Twitter, but I don't really. So just hit me up on Instagram.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have any shout outs you want to give to anybody before you go?
Oh my God, I didn't have time to think, so I can't shout out someone and later be like, oh my God, I should have shouted out.
Right.
I didn't start that mess.
Listen, shout out to my family.
Shout out to my family, my friends, everyone who supported me on my journey, my coaches, my church community, and everyone who watches the show and supports the show and has made the show continue to go on season after season.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Queen, for being here, a part of this Ruthless Conversation. This has been all things amazing to me. Thank you for allowing us into your world. We really, truly, the Ruthless fans really, truly appreciate it. With that being said, I know this may sound rude, but I'm gonna kick you out the stream right now, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you have a great rest of your weekend. Peace and blessings to you.
Bye.
All right, you guys, that was all things amazing. We have had an amazing Ruthless Conversation with our girl Ekeobong. I know I probably messed it up and she told me how to say it the right way, but I promise you, before the season returns, I will have her name pronounced correctly. But she was all things amazing. I appreciate her for coming through and being a part of our Ruthless Conversation. With that being said, you guys, you already know, you guys stay ruthless.